What's up everyone, welcome to Triple Trouble. My name is Gijs.
My name is Chef, and welcome to the third day of the Technique Week.
On this third day of the Technique Week, we are going to talk about the draw and the aiming.
So when you draw back your bow, after you've done your pre-shot routine and your whole focus, as we've talked about yesterday, it's important that in your draw you try to stay as relaxed as possible and only engaging the muscles that you need to engage. So there's no need to fully tense up, just do the initial movement and the rest speaks for itself. So in my draw, I do my pre-shot routine and then I lift my bow with mainly my arm and my shoulder, and then I start pulling a little bit above my shoulder line. When I pull back, it's all in one straight line, so I try not to move too much outwards or inwards because that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I try to just bring my bow up to a little bit above where I'm aiming and then coming down in the draw. So since I favor an open stance, as we've explained in the first day of our Technique Week, I have to, in my draw, put my shoulders in line as well. So when I lift up my bow and start pulling, I also align my shoulders. So here's an example of that. I lift up my bow, and the moment I start pulling, my left shoulder comes in line. As for aiming, I think it's difficult to come from the bottom and then work your way up again. So what I normally do with my aiming is I go left over the target and then above, and then I slowly go into it from the top again. So I go left over on the top and then ease into the middle. It's very normal to not be still on the middle with your sight. I know that there's people that have their sight exactly on the middle, but for me, that's not the case. For me, the sight is floating around a little. That's normal for most archers, and it's not something to be worried about. So if that is the case for you, just try to accept it. Don't force it in the middle, because then you'll engage muscles that you don't need, and that will create tension and a worse shot in the end. So the conclusion of this video is to try to do it as relaxed as possible. Draw your bow back in a simple but effective line, and don't be scared if your aiming is not perfectly still.
Yes, so that was it for the third day of the Technique Week. We'll see you back tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to talk about the anchoring and the alignment.
Yes.
So see you tomorrow. Bye.